I have said, we're approaching 30 years next year, my wife and I have said, I don't know if I could be in this thing 30 years, as we are together 30 years, just being together. If I would have to work at something to make this a better situation, I would have to make sure that I'm still pleasing to her. So, yes, I may not do it as much as I used to, but yes, I do get downstairs and I do the crunches and, I'm still, on the treadmill, not as often, but I still get on the treadmill a little bit. But that's how we keep things interesting. We have a date day every Friday. Every Friday. It's a date day. We start off with breakfast. We may, as this last Friday, may go even to my father's house and just spend time, but we're together. There are many people who, during the pandemic, they wanted to get divorced. They couldn't get divorced because they were scared of the unknown of what tomorrow happened. But as soon as the pandemic lightened up a little bit, they pursued divorce with the quickness. There are people who just can't be together with the wife or the husband of their youth. I'm telling y'all, when I was courting this young lady, I was on the phone. Now, she went to bed at 9 o'clock, but so I knew that at 4 o'clock when I got home off the bus, I had to call her up, and we spent the next 5 hours together talking. Today, the young people can be able to text, so at 11 o'clock at night, if she's off the phone, I could still tell them what I feel in my heart. And they can get it when they wake up the next morning. That's what goes on, and that's what the Lord is sitting there saying. I encourage that. I encourage that. My youngest daughter will sit there and say, y'all get up talking. Can y'all just sit there for a minute? No, y'all get it. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you doing? And then when it was funny to hear my son as he was courting his wife, he has this deep voice. I'm like, what's going on in my house? What other person is in my house talking? But that's what honors the Lord our God. And we got to get back to that, especially the Church of Jesus Christ. We got to stop letting the world dictate to us how we ought to relate to our spouses.